Hizbullah just carried out one of the most advanced and sophisticated and lethal attacks against Israel since the beginning of this genocide. They constantly attack Israeli bases, Israeli command centers, Israeli soldiers, soldier gatherings, invaders, tanks, everything. However, today was very specific with confirmed casualties that Israel even admitted. So what did they do? They targeted a surveillance center in the western part of the Galilee, air surveillance center, with a central command team of 14 people, consisting 14 people inside of it, recorded with a UAV that had a camera on that exploded alongside other guided precision missiles. Israel admitted that 14 people were wounded. So all of the team that was in that location, 6 of them with severe injuries. So you're talking about one of the most complicated and deadly, potentially, attacks that Hezbollah conducted. Because when Israel usually says severe wounds or heavily wounded or critically wounded, you're talking about most likely they would be dead. Israel usually delays the declaration for many purposes. Obviously not to admit in many cases, but in this case they were forced to admit because everything was recorded. However, it's also due to legal issues within Israel where they need to report some of these things to their families before they publicly publish these details of people who were potentially assassinated. Hezbollah obviously had other attacks during the day, but this was a retaliation for specific assassinations that Israel carried out in Lebanon during the last couple of days with multiple strikes on multiple parts of Lebanon. However, with the scale of this attack from Hezbollah, you are potentially looking at an even higher and bigger response from Israel. Israel didn't suffer that many people all at once in Lebanon so far, or at least not declared, especially from within a command unit that is so secretive and important. However, they did in Gaza, they admitted at least to having 21 or 24 or 29 casualties in one day in Gaza, and they later on, day by day, admitted that some of them were killed. However, with this escalation between Israel and Hezbollah, you're potentially looking at an even higher and bigger retaliation from Israel against Hezbollah within the next couple of days.